Oh gee, oh golly, guys. I'm sure he ready for a Star
Hey,
Fox.
Fox, check the Wii U gamepad volume.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh God, Jesus
Let's
Christ.
go over some R-Wing controls before we get into combat. Use the gamepad motion controls to move your aiming reticle.
Justin, oh Jesus.
The motion controls can be adjusted via the gamepad while you're in the pause menu. Press the ZR button to fire your main laser.
Press the ZR button.
Use the cockpit view on the gamepad when you need precision aiming.
Oh.
So, like, was the early 2010s or the late 2000s a more dire
Press the
period
left stick or the
for
Y
video
button if
games
your
in
reticle's
general?
calibration feels off.
Hold on, I gotta turn you up because I need.
Oh, I can pull the mic close to my mouth.
I need.
You'll use both the left and right sticks to pilot your R-Wing. The left stick is your control column. Ascend by tilting the left stick down. Descend by tilting the left stick up.
How did Nintendo come back from this? They pretended it didn't exist.
Anyway, can you hear me now?
Hello, Justin. Welcome to Star Fox Zero, the Wii U exclusive that we're not gonna get on the Switch.
If you want to invert your flight controls, you can change them in the pause menu.
Yeah. That and the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess remakes.
And Xenoblade X for some reason.
Your gamepad for the
Yeah.
cockpit view.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So Justin, what if?
Control your speed with the right stick. Tilt the right stick up to use the boost.
What I was trying to ask is, was the late 2000s or the early 2010s a more dire period for games? Because I don't remember all that many good games coming out in either.
The early 2010s are definitely a.
Somersault, ascend and boost at the same time. All it takes is a quick flick of the control
What?
sticks.
You dropped out?
Uh,
Oh, never mind.
The X button works for somersaults too. That's the way, Fox.
Oh.
I think.
Press the Z
I mean, the late 2000s is the early 2010s.
view on the gamepad when you need precision aiming.
Yeah, I feel like things. I feel like there's enough of a difference. I feel like things were really starting to change, but also like nobody had any idea how to make games that weren't basically Call of Duty 4 anymore.
Yeah.
Press the left stick or the Y button if your reticle's calibration feels off.
Oh.
Well, go ahead and show me what you can do with that R-Wing.
This looks tough to control.
There is a.
Is it that hard to make Star Fox 64 again?
Let's move on to
I mean, that's what this game is, right?
with all range mode.
I mean,
Wherever you
Star
want.
Fox Assault was like a third of the way there. For a third.
Yeah,
of the
I
game.
watched Rio play that game. That game
Better
seems
game than
real
this.
fucking rough.
Star Fox Assault.
Yeah.
It's fine.
To do a somersault, ascend and
Yatsu Star Fox Assault was a GameCube game. It didn't have
all
the
it
motion
takes
stuff.
is a quick flick of the control sticks. The X button works for somersaults.
There was a DS Star Fox. How did people feel about that?
I actually like Star Fox Command. And actually, I have it on this Wii U. So if you want to see a very janky,
Hold the ZL button to switch to target view. It helps to locate your objective. Try targeting the crate box. Keep an eye on what the
DAK says
enemy
2009 to
boxes are
2016
on
is
the
a dark
gamepad.
age. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Like,
let's
were
see.
good ga- there were
I
good-
think 2010s is when things started to change a little bit. Like,
you know, we got
that's when
Souls,
XCOM happened.
Yeah, we got XCOM. That's when Fire Emblem got popular again. And
This is...
Those marked R-wings? That's us. Think you can keep up? Keep your eyes on me, Fox.
There is a level of, let's say, overcomplication with the way that Star Fox Zero is trying to control. That I think,
Fox, follow me.
in that momentarily.
Also, you can't hear Peppy through the gamepad.
Just like that.
But don't worry, the kids at home can. But, you know, this was, I think $15. You know, my standards for video games are just, it's the dollar to anger ratio. But I can already tell this game's gonna make me feel a certain way. Alright. Do I need to get Slippy and Falco?
Fox, look at me.
Ugh. Unfortunately, I do not have any of the Star Fox amiibo. So, you know, no bonus cheats.
Come on, guys.
So was Gray Brown Dubro over by 2012?
It definitely was starting to be over.
Sure. But, like, here's the thing. I don't think AAA shooters, like, have come back. If that makes any sense.
No.
So, like, Greybound Dubro shooters disappeared, and then it was Doom and Wolfenstein for a hot minute, and that's it as far as AAA single-player shooters these days.
Yeah.
The leader of Star Fox.
And even Doom was like 4
How,
years ago.
yeah, how did Nintendo recover from this? This was their big release for 2016.
They released one of the most successful consoles ever and sacrificed their entire handheld division to do it.
Yeah.
He never returned.
Because what else were they putting out in 2016?
Venom had become
Oh!
a crazed and banished scientist.
Were there any 3DS games of note in 2016?
His best friend and wingman.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure an Etrian Odyssey remake came out in 2016.
Yeah.
Who volunteered for the
Alright, hold it.
SMT4 Apocalypse, I think.
Yeah, okay. So Atlas games.
Oh yeah, again, Atlas. There's your answer for how the
How did the 3DS survive? Atlas.
And led them straight
Atlas.
into a trap.
Alright, I'm
That's the answer. Nintendo.
Did you know that
because Atlas.
Wii U eShop games were being released as late as
Barely making it home with his life,
seemingly
Captain Newark fell upon
2021?
the courageous last moments of
They
James
shut down the
McCloud.
eShop like right after that.
Yeah.
At the same time, he delivered the news that Andross had amassed a terrifying huge army
alright,
and
hold it.
intended to
I
conquer
am
the entire Lilat system.
looking at Wii U releases from
And so
2016.
began the Lilat Wars.
Oh, Paper Mario Color Splash. A winner.
5 years have passed. The battle between the Cornerian army and Andross's forces is spreading to every planet in the Lilat system.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, those are the two Nintendo first-party Nintendo games from 2016.
Yeah.
I've got
The
latest
Twilight
technology,
Princess.
And, yeah,
I'm with
Twilight
pilots I know
Princess.
I can trust.
Tokyo Mirage
Tokyo
Sessions came
Mirage
out that
Sessions
year.
was technically 2016 in the US.
And a gifted mechanic.
And then, yeah.
Once again,
Falco
Atlas.
Lombardi, a
Nintendo
hotshot flying boy
owes
who was
Atlas
got
a
your
little
back
bit.
when the going gets tough.
Yeah, but also,
Heavy hair, my father's old
I sure am
religion,
glad that
a
SMT5's not
seasoned
stuck
and
on
a
the
glue that
Switch.
holds the team together.
Yep. Did you play the original version of SMT5?
I bought it and then never played it.
While en route to Planet Corneria,
The frame rate on that original version it's playable. It's not
Because it's a
completely
turn-based
unpleasant,
RPG.
but it's not good. Yeah. On
Anyway.
Unreal Engine 4 with all those special effects turned on, yeah.
I,
3AK says Fates
yeah,
and Pokemon Sun and Moon.
hey, Pokemon Sun and Moon is A-okay.
It's fine. Fates, maybe depends.
1/3 of Fates is good. 1/3 of Fates is, a worse version of Awakening. Oh, God. You can't see my cockpit view.
Guess we'll have to save the sightseeing for another time. Check your G diffuser system.
They said the thing.
Falco here. I'm fine.
So, this entire game feels like
Here, I'm okay. This is Pimpy. All systems go.
How much of this is Platinum not doing this right and Nintendo requiring that they
I think fundamentally
Boys, let's
their
rock and
dependence on the motion on the motion stuff and the having to look down at the fucking gamepad.
How much of that is Nintendo requiring that
It sounds like it was a lot of Nintendo. It sounds like
Yeah, I'm so glad the Switch is just a console.
oh, don't worry. The Switch, I mean, not with that attitude. You're going to enjoy the Switch Do. The Nintendo, the successor system to the Nintendo Switch.
get back here.
A ring! Grab it if you need to refill your skill set.
So hey, you remember Star Fox?
I have barely played any Star Fox games. I played Star Fox Assault on the GameCube. I finished that.
You
That's the one I
you were
played.
never a Star Fox
I like
64
that.
guy?
No, I didn't have an Nintendo 64. I
Oh,
have
well,
the
I
3DS
did.
version of Star Fox 64. There aren't many things in the Nintendo 64 I really want to play that I haven't already played.
Yeah, that's
There's,
listen.
like, Mario
Have you seen what Mento has been doing?
No.
Mento's
games.
play every single N64 game thing.
That sounds like a bad time.
So
Like,
basically, his criteria is every N64 game.
to completion or like board
No,
masters
just
play
64
for an hour and a
minutes.
half thing?
He
Oh,
plays each game for
okay.
64 minutes. And the games cannot be on the Nintendo Switch Online. And the number of shitty horse racing and train games. Non-zero.
I should replay Star Fox Assault because, like, as someone without any other experience in the franchise, I remember liking that one a lot as a kid. I know people don't like it much, but Kid me likes it a lot. But I have the 64 version, or 3DS version of Star Fox 64, which I might play someday. Yeah, there is a lot of third-person shooting in Star Fox Assault, and that I remember that being not great.
I seem to recall that being a large chunk of that game.
Yeah, it seems to me like you could just take the flying parts of that game and make another Star Fox, and people would be like, "Yay, Star Fox!"
Like, I'm not gonna fucking look down at the fucking
Gamepad.
the gamepad.
Anyway, how do you feel about Everspace 2?
I don't. It seems cool. How do I... What's the bomb button? No! Don't tell me what to do!
The game says like it's stupid. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's what it's Falco. He's like, I guess you're good for something. So here's this game's genius idea is what if we had gave the enemies weak points that require you to hit them on a precise point? So you have to look down at the D-pad or at the gamepad.
Uh-huh. Are there any Star Fox likes around?
Yeah, it's called Panzer Dragoon.
No, I mean like that people.
Oh,
actually
recently.
Making. Do people like Chorus? I don't know. I don't even know if Chorus is in that ballpark.
I don't know. So the secret with Star Fox is that the arcade, just like this arcade style of shooter, just is not necessarily a viable
for more than one or two games.
Oh, fuck! It's, man, the Wii U. What a wonderful console. Here's the other fun thing, is they got, they, like, went to the trouble of getting some of the original actors from Star Fox 64.
Years later?
Well, yeah, like 20 years later.
Katsu says this is a top 3 Star Fox game.
That's a low fucking bar, but yes. Anyway, and then it's the Chicken Walker from Star Fox 2!
So, like, how many good Star Fox games are there? There's the SNES game.
There's the original Star Fox.
There's 64.
There's 64. I think Star Fox Command is cooking with gas, and I think Star Fox 2 is like a neat novelty. Even if, yeah, listen, if that thing came out in fucking 96, it would have been eviscerated.
It would have been up against Panzer Dragoon, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Which it's not. It would not have.
And the other thing is, original Star Fox is like a tech demo. Anyway, I did it.
A tech demo for a
For
console that was
the
on
Super FX
Commodore.
chip, yeah. Lionheart, what are you talking about? We're playing...
Adventure is okay too. I almost, like... I'm not saying it's not, but I almost wouldn't count it in the discussion. This is not... It's not really a Star Fox game.
I mean, yeah. Oh,
I
I
mean,
didn't
it
get...
is, but it does, you're not piloting a starship.
Yeah, Adventure is literally just Nintendo being like, you have to put yeah, Nintendo's like, you're making a game with a wolf? What if you just made it a Star Fox game? Am I loving the motion aiming?
I will say you sound the angriest you've sounded at a game in a while.
It's just there is a discomfort to the way this game controls that I think they just cannot fundamentally get over. Yeah, the right stick is your boost, and also... Anyway... He did the thing.
Oh, he said the barrel roll thing?
He said the thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you remade this game and removed the motion controls,
And
then make it these levels without the motion controls.
So here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. Is that you can tell they spent a lot of time thinking, like, building this game around the motion controls. And that's part of why this will never get, ported.
Yeah, but I feel like if you just, like, it's sad, but if you remove all of that stuff, you still have a decent Star Fox game there. It's like a weird... do you think like it's a curse? Like Nintendo doesn't realize, like, no, just make Star Fox 64 again.
I mean,
better looking.
Isn't that what this game is trying to do?
It is what it's trying to do, but the problem is it tries to add a bunch of, like, features very specific to the Wii U.
But I think part of it is also literally
great.
just, it's hard to sell people on paying $60 for a game you can finish in 2 hours.
Yeah, I agree. Which is why you just, you know... Like, at this point, they have this engine. They can make a budget version of this type of game. Then again, Nintendo doesn't make budget versions of anything, so...
Like, I think it's also one of the things where, like, it's like the F-Zero thing, where, like, they don't there's not anyone at the company who is, like,
Who's going to bat for
who's
F-Zero.
gonna go to bat for it.
I mean,
Like, Star Fox
F-Zero,
is to some extent Miyamoto's baby, but he's like, no, we have to justify it by doing something weird with the gamepad.
Yeah, but F-Zero 99 did happen, so you never know.
Yeah. And F-Zero 99 is super cool.
It is. I'm still annoyed that they got rid of Mario 35. I'm glad that F-Zero 99 is still around.
But, like, see, they very intentionally put enemies in this game that are located in such a... Okay, fucking Chicken Walker again.
Yeah, this happens a lot. Like, a lot.
This game... I know this game does have alternate paths. But it's the kind of thing where they don't unlock until, the second playthrough. Or whatever.
I'm curious, how would you make a Star Fox 99? Would it just be the all-range battle mode with 99 people in a small arena?
I mean, yeah, that sounds very stupid. Or it would be a score attack. Yeah, of course, tilt the right stick down to hover. A normal thing to say.
I mean, it's totally fine to do something like that if you're aiming with the gyroscope, but I never want to aim with the gyroscope.
Well, listen, I'm aiming with the gyroscope because I ain't no fucking coward.
The game also forces you to aim with the gyroscope. You don't have a choice. It's not like it's an option you can turn off. It's just like, no, you can't play the game until you aim with the gyroscope.
Yeah, no, this game does look good. That's the problem.
For a game that's running on essentially like 360 hardware, it looks fantastic.
Chicken Walker. Ah!
This thing, like, vaguely reminds me of, Tails' little machine in Sonic Adventure 2.
I know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Because I
Only, like,
am a
10
Sonic...
times worse.
Hashtag Sonic fan, arbitrary water.
Yeah, you know, resident Sonic expert.
God damn it! I didn't go fast enough.
You gotta go faster.
You know what? I think you may have beaten more Sonic games than I have. Because I've only ever beaten 1, 2, and 3. Never beaten any of the other ones.
I never beat any of those Genesis era ones.
Oh, I think I beat CT as well, so 4 of them, technically.
Oh, target view for a better angle.
I beat both adventure games as a kid and Sonic Rush. And I think I beat Sonic Heroes at some point.
See, I mean, I technically beat Sonic Adventure 1, but I don't count, like, as actually
Sonic
beating
Lost
it
World 1? I think I did stream Sonic Lost World.
Yeah, I could not, for the life of me, finish Big the Cat's bullshit.
But once again,
So-
I'm going to remind everyone at home that, I don't fucking know what I'm going to do for Extra Life, but I do know that my donation incentive is going to be a, increasingly bad list of Sonic games.
Great.
So I also, I need to roll it back a bit. I didn't beat Big the Cat's thing. I asked a friend of mine in middle school to do it for me and just gave him my memory card, and he took it home and did it and gave it back the next
See,
day.
here's the thing about Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, Lionheart.
Outsourced it.
You can't emulate that game. That game does not work with emulation.
Wait, really?
Wait,
Not
why?
like, because of how all the dumb touchscreen bullshit. That game is a nightmare.
Oh, yeah, the touchscreen emulation is bad.
Yeah.
It's like why Oedon doesn't really work. Even if you have, like, literally, like, a touchscreen to emulate that thing off of.
Wait, why does it not work?
Because of the way the
There's a
capacitive
lot of
touchscreen
stuff
works
that's
versus,
like you need to tap and
modern
hold, or you
touchscreens.
need to tap down on the thing and then, like, or you need to rhythmically tap. And
Yeah,
it's the
stuff
kind
that doesn't translate to modern touchscreens at all.
Yeah.
Or a mouse at all.
Yeah. Also, Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood is just dog shit.
Here's the thing, it's actually super easy to play Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood because you could just buy an R4 on, like, Amazon for $3.
Oh no, I own the game.
Oh,
Don't
that's not the way
insult
to do
me.
it. You shouldn't. If enough people, is this like a case of enough people buy used copies of Sonic Chronicles: the Dark Brotherhood, BioWare makes a new one?
No, because that short-lived
Listen,
mobile
BioWare's-
division of BioWare hasn't existed in a very long time.
I think BioWare's got Dragon Age Veilguard in them, and maybe Mass Effect 4, and then I don't think.
I don't think Mass Effect 4 makes it out. I have no faith in them. That sounds a little mean, but it just kind of it's how I feel.
I think EA pushes Mass Effect 4 out because they have nothing else.
Yeah, but I don't think EA cares that they have nothing else, because for
They have
them, they're just
Madden.
like, yeah, we release Madden every year. We release FIFA every year. We release NHL every year. That makes us money. We're fine.
It's a look. It's a Gundam space colony, y'all.
Oh no, Apex.
I mean, Apex is a games as a service thing, so it'll run for as long as it needs to run.
Okay, Star Fox-based roguelite. Yeah,
That's actually why I was bringing up. That's why I was bringing up Everspace earlier, because Everspace did the space shooter roguelike thing, and it.
I should.
World RPG
You're
thing.
right. I should play Everspace too. Ugh. Oh no, it's Pigma Dengar!
That jerk.
Isn't there an indie Star Fox like? Probably.
We were just talking about that. I mentioned Chorus. I don't know if anybody here knows what that is.
I know what Chorbs
Somebody
is.
mentioned.
I have no idea what that is.
Yes, Chorbs. It's a Panzer Dragoon. Sort of. I'll just link it in the chat.
God, this fucking sucks. I'm doing a zombie pie now. I'm doing the zombie pie thing. And I need to not do that. But also
Okay, but like if you want to go full zombie pie, you just need to yell like, "Oh, if only you had mouse and keyboard controls."
Brayden.
80% off on Chorus right now. Hot damn. This looks too serious, but it also
Yeah,
looks alright.
I know one person who has played it and he said it was very melodramatic and he had fun playing it.
See, the part where it does the slowdown when you cross ships, that's pretty good.
Lionheart says X Zodiac, which looks like original Super Nintendo Star Fox.
Here's an idea. What if they
Oh,
remade the
Space
Super
Harrier.
Nintendo Star Fox and just made the frame rate good?
That game exists. It's called Star Fox 64.
Yeah, you're not
Was
wrong.
the frame rate good on that game?
Star Fox 64
Star Fox
is
64?
mostly 30, except for that fucking terrible underwater level.
Yeah. I feel like that was more of a stylistic choice anyways, but yeah, okay, well, what if they made Star Fox 2 with a frame rate that's good?
Isn't that what Star
Nah,
Fox?
it kind of runs like shit.
Star Fox
if I'm being
Command is
perfectly honest.
kind of that.
I guess it is, but it's still a different game.
This Ring World looks cool though.
Yeah. I don't like this game. Anyway, we're gonna keep playing it to completion.
Like, what do you mean completion? Are you gonna get 100%, or are you gonna get an ending?
Maybe.
Because theoretically, you can get an ending in like 10 minutes.
I want a game set in this Ring world. Just like a, not this one, but something like it. Because most of them look like Halo, and this is like this enclosed thing.
I don't know what those things are, but they look incredibly low tech compared to everything else around.
Yeah, they look real.
They look like AT-ATs. That's the.
Yeah, but they're not moving. They're just literally standing there and taking it.
Oh, Remy's barking. I'll be back in a sec.
WK says Star Fox 64 is a precursor to the AAA scripted set piece game.
I feel like there was games
also-
before that had that sort of stylistic thing happening.
Star Fox 1. Well, I mean, isn't Afterburner somewhere in that ballpark? We already brought up Panzer Dragoon.
Yeah, Panzer Dragoon technically predates Star Fox 64, I think.
But like the late 90s in general were just developers finally having enough processing power to do the whole cinematic story thing.
Yeah, Panzer Dragoon 1 was 2 years before Star Fox 64, and Zwei was the same year, Zwei was the same year as Star Fox 64.
Anyway, yes, Crystal was a Star Fox Adventure character.
Yeah, you know how many friends I had who just got angry at Star Fox Adventure because they thought, why is the game in French when it started? Like, they're not speaking English. What's going on?
I haven't played Star Fox 64. Are they actually speaking French, or is it
No,
just
no,
something-
Adventure. Star Fox Adventure. They're speaking some
Adventure,
sort of
sorry.
dinosaur language in the beginning,
Oh,
so people get very confused by that.
Gigarilla.
Gigarilla, huh?
Crystal was a
Say
Star
that.
Fox 60 or a Star Fox Adventures character that they then made canon in the rest of Star Fox.
she was very popular for some reason.
Awakened some people, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, kudos to them. I don't think the people at Rare
Knew what they were doing?
knew what they were doing.
They
They're
didn't
just like,
know what they
"Oi, what
unleashed."
if we made this foxy fox lady?"
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what they said about the squirrel in Conker's
Conker.
Bad Fur Day.
Well, that was
I
intentional.
forget her name.
Barry.
Sure.
I miss Barry. See,
Was
the
she
great
a
thing
Nala?
about
What's
Star
a Nala?
Fox
Should
about
I know what a Nala is?
Where's Nala? She's the lady lion from The Lion King.
Oh, please tell me people didn't think the lady lion was sexy.
These are questions you probably should be asking.
You already know the answer, my son.
Ah,
You already know.
son of a bitch.
You already know. And listen, I hold no ill will towards the furry community. Some of my good friends are furries. Not my thing. Oh, this fucking thing.
Oh, God.
hovercraft! Yay!
This fucking thing.
Why would you leave your ship and be like, yo, here's this fucking hovercraft I found in the enemy base. I'm just gonna use
The
it.
controls are simple. And then I have to use the
fucking
gamepad
robot.
to switch to this silly little robot.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the what's it called? The robot that was thing on the NES?
Yeah, it looks like a little Rob. That's intentional.
Yeah.
But I mean, also the robot's name is Rob. Anyway, they really thought they were cooking with this one, huh?
Yeah.
They said we're gonna really, the people are going to love the fucking tiny robot. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to touch the touch screen.
Get a hack. Is there a hacking minigame on the touchscreen?
No,
right
I
now that
just
we don't
touched
get
the
to see?
touch screen. I mean, wasn't this whole thing Miyamoto's baby? Like, this game's entire idea was like Miyamoto being like, we gotta do something with the gamepad.
We made it for a reason, goddammit. I honestly can't remember a single thing with the Wii U gamepad other than Mario Maker that I actually think was absolutely necessary.
People seem to like Zombie U at launch, but then that got put on the PS3.
I mean, yeah, but that's not...
I played that like twice.
To be fair, the version of Zombie U that you can play on the PS4, not actually the version you want.
Yeah, the Wii U version is theoretically better. Just meh.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions did some cool stuff with like it's acting as your character's cell phone.
Yeah.
But then they just put that in a menu on the Switch version.
Yeah.
Wind Waker and Twilight Princess let you change equipment on the touchscreen, which
Yeah, that was nice.
That was nice, but I never used it. I just used the Pro Controller. Lionheart brings up Nintendo Land.
You know, my copy of Nintendo Land is still sealed because when I bought my Wii U, I could not find other people to play with me. And that, I lived with another person at the time.
Nintendo Land is cool.
Then that's fine. I just couldn't convince him to play Nintendo Land with me. He was like, no, I'm not playing Nintendo Land.
I don't think it's great.
Oh, it was Rayman Legends.
Rayman Legends was
everything.
originally a...
I think that had touchscreen controls, but I don't think it really matters anymore. I think they just made it like a button press now.
Hack it! Where am I supposed to lead the Gigarilla?
My heart says Captain Toad is on the Wii U. It's
You're
better
right,
on the
Captain
Switch.
Toad's a fucking banger. I think my favorite part was when I got Captain Toad for like $5 because of a pricing error. Oh no, the Gigarilla!
Remember when you had your cool spaceship that went fast?
Yeah, no. Instead, what if you had this cool little gyrocopter?
Xenoblade Chronicles X gets good use out of the gamepad.
Is Xenoblade Chronicles X stuck on the Wii U, or is that still on the
Yes.
Switch? as well?
Xenoblade X is
Is.
yeah.
It never got a Switch port. Instead, the Switch got all 3 Xenoblade Chronicles main games.
I own Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
I
I
do
forgot
as
I
well.
owned it until the person borrowing it returned it to me.
Put it on the list to return it to you. I think I have. Yeah, I still have the
yeah.
Wii version of Xenoblade Chronicles. Didn't
I
really
mean,
feel
that's
the need
worth
to buy the
money.
Wii version. Yeah, I even have the art book.
I don't remember hearing much of anything after Xenoblade Chronicles 3 came out, but for a while there, I feel like people were saying Chronicles
People
2
like
was
3.
a great game.
I respect those games. I think the combination of like very plate juggly MMO sort of combat and just how fucking big they are.
Neither of those are what kills it for me. For me, it's some of the cutscenes and dialogue I've seen in Chronicles 2 really makes me go, "Are you sure this is well written?"
It does stuff.
It's
Sure,
no,
but-
it's no Xeno Saga.
I mean, yeah, there's no
Sure.
the sexy robot lady in Xenoblade is actually 2 sexy robot ladies.
And the one in Chronicles 2 is your sword.
Yeah.
However that works.
See, the thing is, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, unironically, like, delves into the metaphysical implications of what if your sword wife was like a sentient being with thoughts and feelings, and the unequal power relationships that would result from that.
A story delivered via shonen anime.
I mean, yeah.
You know what? Most stories can be delivered via shonen anime if you try
I
hard
mean,
enough.
yeah, it's still, but the shonen anime
Sure.
is British.
Yeah, that's just because Nintendo couldn't be bothered. To fucking
Nintendo of
release it.
America couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, they're like,
But
okay, you want to do
they
this?
kept,
Like,
they kept
crikey, of course
doing the
we will.
British.
Yeah, no, I'm
You
glad
can
they kept
change it
British,
after
that's
the
a good
fact.
thing.
But, I mean, for 2 and 3.
I know you
Yeah,
can't.
I'm
You,
glad
they
they
were,
kept it.
you know,
Good.
grandfathered
That's a
in.
good decision.
I'm hacking the mainframe.
We need more JRPGs localized in British.
And then, you know, and then maybe sometimes one of the main characters gets a huge break and becomes, I don't know, one of the companions in Doctor Who.
Hey, what?
Oh, you didn't know this?
No, I didn't.
In
Which character
Xenoblade
is
Chronicles
that?
1, Jenna Coleman, who is, who is she? She's, Clara, right?
She appears to have been in a lot of things.
Yeah.
What's his face? The Breaking Bad. Bryan Cranston started out as an anime voice actor as well.
Yeah. But she did come back for, Definitive Edition.
Ooh.
Despite the fact that, hey, guess what? If you star in Doctor Who, you can be in as many, British Regency period dramas as you want.
Apparently, she came back for Chronicles 3 as well.
That's right. There's some stuff in Chronicles 3 that, goes places. God.
Ooh.
People were like, oh, it's a weird Coomer game. Meh. It's like, no, actually, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 seems pretty good. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, what if instead of the R-Wing, I just used this really slow gyrocopter and then had to lower this robot to hack these switches?
Yeah, what if you just removed this level? Just took it out of the video game.
Oh, I got spotted.
Oh god, is this a stealth mission?
Sort of. Yeah. I need to express in some amount of words the way this controls. I feel a way about this.
Are they making a new Doom movie?
A new Dune movie? Yeah.
Doom.
Doom?
Doom?
Doom.
Doom.
They made a shitty direct-to-video one a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Or direct-to-streaming, I guess.
Or something. It's an adaptation of Doom 3, apparently.
Ugh.
I mean, isn't Doom 3 already an adaptation of... Isn't
Yeah, that Doom movie was
the
already
Doom movie
Doom
with
3.
The Rock? Isn't that already Doom 3?
So
It's basically
the
Doom
monsters in that movie are like science experiments and not actually.
Well, yeah,
real
of
monsters.
course. How would the audience...
Apparently in Doom Annihilation, they are actually from Hell. And the monster models look a lot like the ones from Doom 3. But here's the thing. Doom 3 is like 6 to 8 hours long. You could just go play Doom 3
I did.
and have a better time.
Lock deactivated. Hey guys, I'm a robot. I'm a robot, Fox.
Anyway, they're making a new Doom game.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
But I guess it's supposed to come out next year.
Like this entire thing. This entire sequence. It's just... You are trying to solve a problem that does not need solving.
Yep.
Which is, how do you justify...
How do you justify a new Star
How
Fox
do you
game?
justify a
It's
new
like
Star Fox
4
game
hours
with this
long.
hardware? I mean, I'll say this game's still better than Legend of Korra. And, that fucking, Transformers game, probably. I don't know.
Really?
No, probably not. I mean, that Transformers game's just kind of whatever, but...
A little boring.
I'm ready to go. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, you don't want to keep watching this?
I need to get some sleep. Actually, also, Roken's playing Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
I want to see him react to this.
Well, I can't wait for... Is he gonna hate the Marauders?
I don't know. I'm waiting for him to get irritated. But he's almost at the point where you get the super shotgun, and I need to see his reaction to that. Because that's fantastic.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
Now all you're left with is this hovercraft.
Oh, man, I'm just having so much fun.
Having a good time. The thing that's frustrating about this, I think, is that like it starts off like pretty okay, and then it throws shit like this at you. It's like they didn't learn from Star Fox Assault at all. They just did a Star Fox Assault again, except somehow less bad.
That's right. I get to do this again.
Yep. Not that you have to do it again. You get to do it again.
No, I choose to do this again. A man chooses, a slave obeys.
No, no.
I can't wait to hear Chris Zombie Pie Redacted be like, actually, Andrew Ryan had some good points.
The fictional character that was basically just...
Ayn Rand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, would you like to do that again? I have great news.
Do it again.
You get to do it again.
Yep. You know, I once knew someone who would always just constantly reference Atlas Shrugged, and then when I looked at them saying I didn't read Atlas Shrugged, they're like, well, you should have read Atlas Shrugged. Which just made me want to read it less.
Okay. Listen, it's fine. I grew up my entire life having people be like, you know, if you read the Book of Mormon more, something, something,
Sure.
something. Which is like Atlas Shrugged in that it's
A book that people tell you that you should read and then you don't want to read it because they keep telling you that you should read it.
I'm
For that same reason that I didn't read any of the Lord of the Rings novels. Then because I
see,
knew
that
like,
that
I
is a
absolutely knew
failure
they would
on
never
your
be
part.
finished.
That
I'm
is a
sure they're
failure.
good, but it's never going to be finished.
Lord of the
I'm
Rings?
sure everyone's come to that realization now, right? He's not going to finish those books.
I mean, yeah, no, he already did in the 60s.
Wait,
You
is
said
that
Lord
what-
of the Rings?
Oh no, for some, I didn't say. I didn't mean Lord of the Rings. I meant Game of Thrones. My apologies. I did read Lord of the Rings. I'm just an idiot. Today, apparently.
Lock deactivated. Fox, I'm doing so much ketamine now. It really helps me wind down. Get in touch with myself, Fox. You should try it.
I do remember the first time I was at a high school party and someone said, "Do you want any Special K?" And I said, "What the fuck is that?"
They ain't talking about the cereal.
Nope. Then they explained. It's like, oh yeah, it's these cat tranquilizers. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
You know, there might be benefits to ketamine for therapeutic purposes,
Sure, but like,
but also
what? How did? It's a weird thing to get asked. Like, hey, do you want some cat tranquilizers?
listen,
Like,
you
yeah,
were
okay.
offered drugs at a party, and you
I
said
was offered
no.
drugs at a party. Yeah.
Which, as
I
we
mean,
all know,
I said no to those drugs. There were other drugs that I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine.
and she's look, it's the cat lady.
Yeah. Did they explain why she's here, or is she here because of reasons?
She's here because she was in a similar level in Star Fox 64.
I don't remember the level where you
She's
had to go
in-
around
she's
in
in,
a hovercraft.
It's been an hour and I'm talking like a Kojima villain.
That's right, Yatsu.
Oh,
The
no.
drugs.
The drugs just bring me closer to the Patriots. Is that what you're gonna say?
Fuck!
Is what the Lolly Lulelo was about?
Oh. What if you were really slow and it sucked?
Yep.
That's this level.
Mm-hmm. It's so easy to control.
They made a choice.
And yet somehow she's moving slower than you. Honestly, that's impressive.
Mission complete, not mission accomplished?
Was it saying mission accomplished before?
I don't. Listen, it's fine. Yes. Great. What a fun level.
47 hits.
47. Oh, I could be playing Hitman right now. And just killing Conor McGregor in the video game.
Very good get for them, really. W ruined a phrase. Which phrase are you talking about? I'm not sure.
Which phrase?
Yeah, what phrase are we talking about?
Mission accomplished. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Oh. Ooh, that's a blast from the past.
Oh. Now listen here. We're gonna spread freedom and democracy to foreign lands.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do so many war crimes.
Yep. The Lale Lulelo told me to do it.
The Lale-Lule-Lo.
It's just Dick Cheney's stage name, really.
Oh, the Lale-Lule-Lo. Did you know that Dick Cheney told me that the Patriots Oh, God. You know, my dad was president of the Lale-Lule-Lo. Halliburton.
Yeah.
Hal Lale-Lule-Lo Burton.
Yeah.
Is that anything?
It's something. Everyone in that ship is dead.
Yeah.
They all fucking died. This part looks totally fine.
I don't need a point for Bill. Shut up, Bill. Granby.
Oh no, not the Granby.
Oh, I just love how the camera will shift perspective.
It seems to me that having giant holes in your shield is a bad idea.
Well, the holes open when
he fires his lasers.
When he fires his lasers. Yeah, it's all up to me again.
Bill ain't gonna do nothing.
Bill's just here for... And look, now it's
He's here so that you could save him. He's the titular princess of this game. Is it weird that moments like this kind of remind me of Contra?
No.
It'd be very funny if they could just shoot you down while you're in this ship. I suppose they probably could. But they do give you ample time to get out.
It's a design flaw. It gives it character. I mean, yeah, listen, I cannot accuse this game of being like any other game. You're right. Oh, we gotta fight Starwolf now, probably. No. It's this lady.
Oh shit, never before has both Bill and Kat been in the same area.
Actually, they both can appear in Sector X.
Wait, at the same time?
No. Depending on your route.
Oh,
see.
Okay. Oh, there's Starwolf.
In case you're wondering, I'm having so much fun.
I mean, I feel like this level's probably at least better than the previous one. I don't know if that's saying a lot, or a little.
Okay. Andross's enemy is my enemy.
Be Andross's nephew or something.
Yeah. I'm not. If you can't notice, I'm definitely not using that stupid fucking.
Is there some sort of like?
I'm not using
Assist thing?
this view very much because it sucks.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up, Dad.
You'll be seeing your dad soon, Fox.
What the heck? Oh no!
Oh no, they killed Peppy.
I should eat something. And see, now we get to do the tank level, but instead of Slippy being shot down, it's Peppy. It's totally different.
Yep. See, because you might actually care about saving Peppy, whereas Slippy, it's like, why? Why would we go for...
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Sorry, guys. I really gotta sit this one out. Alright.
New teleporters. What does that mean?
Those are alternate level routes.
Okay.
Good luck.
Jeez, what the hell is this planet? I'd love to know the evidence that they have that he's fine. Dude fucking entered the atmosphere in a ship that he wasn't able to control. How could he possibly be fine? Oh, Slippy's the only one who knows the passwords, like the Wi-Fi and all that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, they keep Slippy around because they need someone to make fun of behind his back. It's unfortunate but true.
He's also a great decoy.
Yeah. See, they're just saying things from the video game Star Fox 64.
Yeah, is this supposed to be like a prequel to Star Fox?
No, it's
64?
like a remake. It's just a remake. And
So
you
it's
may
just
say,
a-
isn't Star Fox 64 kind of just a remake of original Star Fox? Yes.
Kinda.
What's Remy barking at? Who knows? But, my folks are home, so I don't need to care.
Do you think there's like an alternate reality out there where for some reason Nintendo made the weird JRPG version of this game rather than the Panzer Dragoon team?
That would require Nintendo to know what JRPGs are.
That's true, they don't know what those are.
I think at this point Nintendo just refuses to make. They're just like, oh, that's. You know that
I just assume someone at Nintendo actively hates JRPGs.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
you know, they made like their one JRPG franchise and then they slowly but surely removed the JRPG out of it.
It's fine. People liked Origami King.
Did they?
Yeah. And they put out the last great Paper Mario game, and since CP's not here, I can say that without him going like, it's bad.
Does
Because
he
here's the
truly
thing,
think the Thousand Year Door is bad? 'Cause, like, I
half
honestly
of
think
it's just
still
a
to come.
troll, but yes.
Is it just that he prefers Mario RPG?
I mean, which glowing spot, motherfucker?
There's like 7 of them. Just shoot all of them. It's fine.
The cognitive load of having to switch back and forth, it is not game juice.
Yeah, it's probably just like a nuisance, right?
Yeah, the Nintendo Old Guard never got over Square betraying them, more or less. Which is why you have the Hiroshi Yamauchi quote of just like, JRPGs are for nerds who live in their basement. Or whatever.
Weird thing to say about, people who buy video games, but sure.
Well, listen, they buy video games on the other
On the
console,
PlayStation?
so
Yeah.
they're dead.
They're dead to them. If you can't take me at my Aiden Chronicles, you don't deserve me at my Paper Mario? Is that what this is?
Aiden Chronicles is for no one.
I mean, it's for someone.
It's for
just
that
person doesn't
guy
exist.
who made that video being like, Aiden Chronicles is a hidden gem.
No, there's no way someone said that seriously. No one truly believes that in their heart of hearts. And
Are
if they
you
are saying it
sure?
in a YouTube video, it's just a bit. They're just trying to get like some sort of traction. So yeah, this incredibly slow RPG that doesn't have an interesting story or interesting mechanics. It's totally, you should totally play this one.
See, and
Like, Aiden Chronicles has like fucking Paladin Quest energy. Just straight up a game that exists, but does it need to? Not really, but it's there.
you mean like, oh, you're gonna make me do the fucking chicken walker.
Yeah, of course it's gonna make you do the chicken walker. I think the monkeys are the bad guys in every remake of this game.
Yeah, they're monkeys.
Yeah. And also Star Fox 2, I think.
Yeah.
But in Assault, I'm pretty sure it's like some sort of bug race.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I mean, in Adventures, it's the dinosaurs.
General scales. Oh.
You just die.
You have to
You got a boost out of the way?
Yep.
Oh, I remember this level. You gotta destroy missiles
Yeah, it's
before
like
they...
yeah. This was a level in Star Fox 64.
Yeah, but that one was before they hit the,
And as
Was
a
it
kid,
Gray
I never
Fox?
got there because it was always on the hard route.
Yeah.
All right, this time, don't get blowed up.
Yep.
If I kill this missile enough, do I even need to save the Great Fox?
Oh, so you have to defend the Gray Fox and destroy the missiles?
Yep.
Okay, I mean, that's an interesting twist to this mission that existed before on Star Fox 64.
Where the fuck is the other drone? Why are my teammates so useless?
Almost like they exist for flavor text and to be saved.
You know what we need? New Ace Combat.
Do they still make those?
7 had... God, fuck everything!
2019, that's fairly new. There's a chance we may still get more Ace Combats. Ooh.
I'm not gonna practice. Fuck you, video game.
One sec. All right, so what caused the failure there? Was it Gray Fox exploding, or was it the missile showing up?
It was the missile showing up.
Hmm.
No, fuck you.
Not gonna help the ship. Just gonna go for the missile.
Nope. Look, now they're all beat up and cyborgs.
That's actually a little clever.
Just like in Star Fox 64.
Wait, did that happen in Star Fox 64
Yeah.
and I just don't remember it?
Yeah, in if you go to the Venom on the hard route, you fight Star Wolf, and they're all beat up.
Oh.
Good, it's more of these guys.
Yeah, jeez.
And
Louise.
now here's the thing: is you gotta
You
You
do
gotta
the aim
go
thing.
get him from the bottom, so you gotta turn into the chicken walker.
Oh. Oh, that's somehow worse.
Oh, good. No, never mind.
Oh, they're just sending you a tank?
Yeah, now you can just... Now you can be the Grav Master.
Oh, but of course they turn around, making you have to hover. Great.
Wow, what a
They
cool...
found a way to make this worse.
What a cool, innovative idea! You know what? Okay, just use the fucking missiles. And now it's a big one! Oh. Oh, right. No, I have to look at... I can't look at the thing happening on the screen because I'm still playing the video game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know this, but I think this game might Jokerify me. So I think I know why this game makes me mad.
It's because it does a bunch of things wrong when it was so easy to just not do them.
Yeah, no, it is a solution in search of a problem. God, Peppy, why do you keep doing that? Why are you guys all dying?
You know, it seems to me that it would make sense for you to like get back into the ship for this bit of the fight.
No,
You know,
we need the
fast-moving
Grav
thing.
Master, which is how you get to the secret level in the last tank mission that we were on.
Mm-hmm.
No. No, I'm not. I'm not okay. Oh, fuck you! So how's everyone else's day going? We having a great time.
Sorry, what was that?
We having a good time? We
Sure.
learning about ourselves.
I've learned a lot about myself in the last, let's say,
Hour and
40 or
54
so
minutes.
Yeah. I've learned that while I do like Star Fox, perhaps Star Fox doesn't like me.
Maybe we shouldn't have made. Maybe Star Fox should have stayed dead.
So I look forward to the new Star Fox game for the Switch too.
Oh,
We're
that'll
gonna make
never
this one the
happen.
Third time. Do you think Nintendo's written this series off?
Oh yeah. I don't think you see a new Star Fox game for a while. Oh. I died.
Are they gonna make you restart the whole level?
No. Probably no, just the entire boss fight.
Well, that's not that bad. Not great though.
No, it's just at every opportunity, at every moment, they said, how can we make this more tedious?
Yeah.
How can we make this more irritating to the player? And
Yeah,
I just want to
actively
acknowledge
trying to
that.
sabotage it. Almost. Like, it feels like they did this wrong as a joke.
But they didn't do it wrong as a joke. This was the intention.
This was going to turn things around for the Wii U. This would prove the worthwhileness of the Wii U pad. I mean, at least it's not Lair. Well, I guess Lair did eventually fix its weird control problems.
Lair got rid of its gyro aiming. See, the problem is not the gyro aiming. The problem is constantly forcing me, the player, to look down at this stupid gamepad.
Yeah. Also, like, the constant urge to just not let you play Star Fox. It's like, what if you did something
just
else?
like, no, here's some gimmicky bullshit.
Yeah.
Is this a game I thought Skyward Sword was going to be? Nah, I thought Skyward Sword was going to be fine. I just assumed that the motion controls would make me annoyed. As opposed to, like, this game is... This game is actively infuriating. Because you can see... Because it does feel like they accomplished what they were going for. But what they're going for is fucking terrible.
Oh. That was close. Knocked over a drink, but caught it before it fell everywhere. That's good. Alright, you beat the level.
I beat the level. It's fine. We're almost done.
You're almost free.
And then I'm going to not play this game again until people give me money.
Well, what if you played that other game that came with this game?
I didn't get Star Fox Guard.
Oh, really? Didn't...
No, it was not included in the version of this game I bought.
I think my copy of that is still sealed. I felt no real reason to open it. That's just like a tower defense game, though, right?
No, it's a disc.
Yeah, it was on a disc. That's why I think all the original runs of that game had...
The whole thing with
came
Star
in
Fox
the
Guard
box.
was that it was clearly, like, a weird Wii U, tech demo that was then repurposed as a additional pack-in because they knew this game was going to fucking... Or they knew they couldn't, they knew they couldn't sell it. I love top speed.
This is a level that looks cool. This is like, yo, I would play this level.
No, we need another gyrocopter level.
No, please. One was too many.
You know what's the other great thing about these levels? You know, the linear ones?
They go quickly?
They go quickly. I don't have to deal with as much... Like, the gyro aiming is actually helpful instead of a hindrance.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to stare at the screen.
Almost like if they made a bunch of levels that were more or less this, and a few all range mode levels here and there, that it would have been a good game.
Look, it's like that level.
With the discs, except moving way
Yeah.
faster this time.
See, this is good. And now it's this guy.
I remember this guy.
I love video games. Yeah, and then they're like, no, we gotta make it worse. We gotta force...
It's switched to all rage mode! Why? They made it worse! They made it worse!
And then they're like, hey, no, you gotta...
No, not in this fight. This fight was not all range mode.
No, this... Am I going to play the bonus paths? If someone subs right now, I'll play the bonus paths tomorrow. How's that for motivation?
For a mere $2.50. Well, actually, I'm pretty
September's
sure subs cost
over.
more than that. Yeah, never mind.
Now it's
For a mere
Hot-tober.
$5.
Don't tell me what to do, old man. I'm gonna kill them all, like God sort them out.
Mm-hmm. This is funny because it's literally the exact same boss fight, except they force you into all range mode just
Yeah.
you know, just to make it harder.
Like, there was craft put into this game, all in service of maybe some of the least enjoyable controls in a video game. And I like tank controls. Brayden, don't you like tank controls?
But this isn't tank controls.
No, it's worse. The tank controls worse.
Yeah, that's true. It does. What was that game that had like the special controller for the original Xbox, and they made a new one for the?
Steel Battalion.
Yes,
A
that is
find
the
from
one.
software joint.
Where they made like a Kinect version of it that like everyone thought worked, and then once they got it, it just didn't fucking work.
Yeah. You know, they're... Yeah, at some point... I can't wait for...
You think that's gonna be a Blade Club game?
That seems like Blight Club tier. Like, Bad Connect games is a special form of hell.
Is it even like possible to get a Kinect now?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Does it work with the new Xboxes or just the
I mean-
old Xbox One?
I think you'd probably still have to get an Xbox One. Hello. How was your drive? Fuck! Yay! No time to chat. We gotta go. Alright, I think we're on Venom. I don't know anymore.
You're about to find out.
Oh no. Now you're at the part where they need to make this different than Star Fox 64.
Wait, did they make it worse again?
Did you like the first stage?
I don't remember what the first stage was like.
It's literally the same first stage as Star Fox 64. Mostly. It's like, what, Corneria?
So the last stage of this is the first stage of Star Fox 64?
No. The penultimate stage of this game is the first stage again.
First stage of this game again.
Yes.
What? At least they don't make you fight your way back all the way to Corneria. That would have been rough.
Just make you play through the entire game backwards.
Mm-hmm.
One way to pad out the runtime.
This game is better than Deathloop, you say?
I mean, that's a low bar. This game didn't hurt me in the way that Deathloop did.
Is it that Deathloop is bad, or just that Deathloop is...
I think Deathloop is, like, mediocre.
So it's more so that it sort of represents, like, oh, this is the studio being
This
forced to
is
do
Arcane
stuff that they're
giving
not
up.
good at. Arcane still exists, though, right?
Yeah, they're making that Blade game. Well, Arcane Leon, it still exists.
Oh, that's right. One of their studios
Arcane
did
Austin
close, though,
does
right?
not.
Yeah.
And they're making that Blade game that will definitely come out. Much like... Actually, you know what? I believe the Blade game will come out. Not so sure about the Blade movie at this point.
I was about to say, which one is more real, the Blade game or the Blade movie?
I mean, Arcane Leon's last... I could see. Deathloop was... recent.
Did Deathloop actually, like, sell with the normies the way they wanted it to?
I think it sold alright. I have a special loathing for that game. because they.
I feel like it ended up on like the Humble Bundles and the Epic Game Stores like very quickly as a free game though.
I would say, did you put? I know they patched stuff in when it came out on Xbox. Did you ever check that out, or did you hate it too much?
No amount of that. Like, they're not fundamentally changing that game's structure, which is the part where it breaks. Is the part where none of it matters.
Yeah, it's typically something you want to avoid doing in your video game, I find.
I missed the.
Were you gonna go into the portal? God, those things look so... They look like they came straight out of a Super Nintendo game.
I think that's the intent.
Now, Star Fox 2 did not actually come out until
2017.
Access, right?
The SNES Classic.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
mean,
were able
there
to
was
get
that
it,
leaked build that had been around for a while.
Oh, I know.
which was more or less most of what...
Yeah,
the
mostly
SNES Classic
complete.
version.
Like, the
the game was
version
done.
that is on the SNES Classic has a couple extra things.
Yeah. I mentioned this in the chat at the beginning of the year. Nintendo's holiday game in 2016 was the NES Classic.
I'd believe that.
That thing sold very well.
It did.
Yeah,
It
because artificial
sold out
scarcity.
immediately. Well, they clearly didn't have enough faith in it, and it just sold out immediately.
I still have a SNES Classic.
I actually have both. When the NES Classic, like, they did eventually sell, like, refurbished ones
Yeah.
for, like, less than what retail was, and you just could get them off the Nintendo website, so I got one of those. Oddly enough, I have two SNES Classics, because I bought one on the day it came out, and I won one at a stag. Never really opened that one, though. No real need to, I guess.
Yeah, now it's worth money.
Is it?
Just like your copy of Unicorn Overlord that you have left.
I've left to the right of me
Abandoned.
in the shrink wrap.
Yeah.
Yes. And my copy of Star Ocean, The Divine Force.
Oh, it's okay. I also have a copy of Star Wars and the Divine Force, but unlike you, I took it out of the shrink wrap to install it and then didn't play it.
Oh, okay. So much better, really.
Now we need to go through the portal.
No, I also have a copy of 13 Sentinels in the shrink wrap.
Oh,
PlayStation?
just in time.
Yep.
Oh no, it's the Mega Gorilla.
But is it from the future?
No,
I'm
now we
not sure
have
I
to
wanna
fight
listen
it.
to that podcast.
Hey, guess where we get to shoot? Guess where we need to shoot it?
In the glowy
Back.
bits?
I think this game hasn't
The
had its
Gorilla
requisite Nintendo...
returns.
I don't think this game has had its requisite Nintendo handbox yet. I guess that's going to be Ant.
Yeah, that's Andros. He's got the, he's got dibs.
Is it the giant X-shaped thing on its ass?
You gotta shoot it in the Xbox.
Finally.
Oh, it's firing its laser.
Yes, I'm a firing my laser, as the kids love to say.
Yep.
Kids. People who are into that are like old.
No! I'm still young and hip!
Yeah.
No, the actual nightmare was realizing that I probably no longer qualify as a young adult for the purpose of, like, polling.
Oh, they're just like, you're a straight up adult?
Yeah. Like, I'm no longer, like... Because now it's like, oh, the prospective voters we're trying to get this election are all, like, 22.
Like, oh god, please,
And they
20-year-olds,
love
please
Andrew
care.
Tate or something.
Wait, really?
I don't fucking know.
I don't understand the youth.
I think it's under 30. I think it's under 40. That's the term for like those young people who don't vote?
I've voted in every presidential election.
I
Me
got my
too.
ballot today.
I get to vote early
Just gonna
next
let what I
week.
said slide up.
Does Idaho do mail?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go do early in-person voting.
I think I only ever missed one Canadian election.
Well, your elections are easy. Don't you just vote for a party, basically?
You vote for a representative in your area, and then whichever party has more seats elects a leader.
I know, but like,
I just want to be clear, I think I might loathe this game.
What? Please tell me about this game. I like Star Fox.
Yeah, you
Hello.
love Star Fox, you love Doom.
Yeah, but Star Fox is good. Why don't you like this game?
I mean, which Star Fox are we talking about?
This one, obviously.
Yeah.
The one you're playing.
No, I love gyro controls.
You love Giga
game that
Gorilla?
exists.
I love...
This game exists because in 2014, Nintendo said there's going to be a Star Fox in the Wii U, and they couldn't back out of it.
What's wrong with it?
So much. Oh, I got blowed up.
I mean, I wonder. They must have given a shit about this game at one point, but you have to think by like late 2015, they just take all the Star Fox money and put it in Mario Odyssey.
It's okay, we get Star Fox in that Toys to Life or whatever it was.
Yeah, that Ubisoft game, Starlink.
Sure.
Is that what it's called?
I will say, I tuned in for the beginning of this. I think the Peppy voice actor sucks.
I'm pretty sure it's the original... I don't know. Maybe.
Their voice is way too high.
You have to remember how compressed those N64 voice samples are.
They should have compressed it again.
Yeah.
Put it through the
Yes.
filter.
Okay, but what if instead they went... bib, dib, 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 dib.
Yeah.
Bib, dib, 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 dib.
But they still have the good luck, right?
Yeah.
See, that would actually be better than going back to the 64 voices.
It would be cheaper too. They wouldn't have to pay anyone.
It'd be funnier.
I mean, they did that for Star Fox Command.
That was a DS game.
DS games can have voice
Yeah, voice-
acting. Remember, who could forget Final Fantasy IV?
Resident Evil Revelations.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's a 3DS
That's
game.
3DS.
Well,
3DS games can do voice acting.
3DS games could hold like 2 gigs.
Resident Evil Deadly Science had
Four.
Deadly
Yeah.
Silence had voice acting.
Yeah,
Reinhardt says that this is the guy that did Peppy in Star Fox 3D.
sure.
With Star Fox 3D.
I don't know.
It's the
the
3DS
3DS
version of Star
port of
Fox 64.
64.
Oh, is this a case where like the original Peppy voice actor is dead or something?
Oh yeah, he is. He's
Uh,
also the original Peppy voice actor was also the voice of the soldier in TF2.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He
That's
probably
ringing
could. He
a bell.
probably was still alive, but who knows if
He's
he
a
was
fucking
still alive.
legend.
Probably wasn't working. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe he could have worked if they brought him in. I still think of Alan Young coming back for a prize.
And
Scrooge McDuck.
sounding as old as his 90 years would
No, he
suggest.
sounded great for anything that wasn't just like a Scrooge exclaiming to the player bullshit. Like him berating Launchpad or like giving the kid shit or whatever, he was just like he dialed it in. But anything that was just like, I don't know, then Scrooge says something to nobody, just you could tell he didn't have the heart in it. Really, Grodd really.
This controls like fucking garbage. My parents are going to be like, Brayden, why are you cursing?
The Giga Gorilla got him again.
The Gigarilla! Fuck you!
Oh, it's not the Giga Gorilla, it's Gigarilla.
Forget the Peanuts parents noise. I think all parents just sound like SNES Star Fox characters. By the way, Brayden, I actually wanted to come in here to give you something I'm sure you'll take great pleasure in to try and cheer you up. So I watched another movie last night. It was called Mercury Rising. It was a Bruce Willis movie I'd never heard of before from the 90s. So I thought, well, cool. How have I not heard of this?
Is there a reason why you have not heard of this?
Okay, what do you say about a 90s representation of a kid with autism?
I say, oh boy, howdy.
Who's an autistic savant who breaks America's most incredible cipher.
I love Rain Man. I'm just constantly thinking about how much I love the film Rain Man.
Okay, you want to know what they do whenever it shows him breaking the code? They do a slow close-up on the kid going into his eye while cutting back and forth between the code, which as far as I can tell is just a bunch of like random symbols. While that like increasing like computing noise happens in the background.
Yeah.
Is he like
that's
how
autism works.
At the code?
He's just staring at a puzzle book.
Listen, there's the autism that makes you a good engineer, and there's the one that makes you
scream constantly.
Yeah, the one that makes you scream constantly, and then there's the one that makes you a funny but awkward weirdo.
The best doctor,
like Sheldon Cooper.
Okay, but let me tell you just the premise to this movie, because it's so fucking stupid. By the way, Alec Baldwin is the villain.
Yeah,
of course he is. Just like in real life.
It's very clear that they saw Glenn Ross, and were like, "Could you just do that again?" But
I mean, it's
from the NSA. Okay, so Bruce Willis is an undercover FBI agent. Something goes wrong on his current assignment. It's not his fault, but he's blamed for it, and they put him on a shit detail. We're just doing random stuff. Simon Lynch, a 9-year-old kid with autism, is given a random puzzle book by a teacher one day to try to cajole him into working with the class. So he goes home. He looks at the puzzle book. He does it all because, of course, he's autistic, so he's perfect.
Yeah.
Except
children
in any social situation.
Yeah, no one. Yeah.
So and then they do the thing I described, back and forth. He goes downstairs, and I guess he learned from it. They don't indicate this at all. That in the code he sees a phone number. He calls the phone number, and it cuts to the NSA, where some guy's like, "Oh my God, somebody called the number," and pretends to be from like a tip line for the puzzle book. And then they make this big deal out of like, somebody broke the code. I can't believe somebody broke the code. So they bring in Alec Baldwin.
Is this just the last Starfighter?
No, it's so much worse, because you're going down the line of thought that anybody else would be, oh wow, somebody actually cracked this thing we spent like $2 billion on. Like, God, somebody look at this kid in 10 years, we probably have our best code break you can imagine. And Alec Baldwin's response is, we gotta kill this kid and his entire family.
What?
That's the entire setup of the entire movie, is that Bruce Willis gets called in.
By the way, my Wii U gamepad, the battery icon is flashing.
You gotta plug it in.
God. But the entire movie is just the Streisand effect.
All right, I'll be.
They just keep making it worse and
worse.
worse.
I need to grab the plug.
So they just stole the plot of the last Starfighter, except they changed it to, but we actually just want to kill you.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
What is this called?
It's called Mercury Rising.
Mercury?
Yeah, I've never heard of this movie before in my life.
Yeah, Mercury like the planet. Anyway, most of the movie is just Bruce Willis struggling with a small child that just screams constantly, won't make eye contact. So just
like him at any convention.
Yeah. But no, even 90s Bruce Willis charisma could not save this thing. It's atrocious.
Everyone's favorite late '90s movie starring Bruce Willis and a small boy.
Yeah. Ugh.
Are you still fighting that monkey?
He's looking for his power cable.
Yeah, Peter Stormare shows up and immediately gets thrown under a train. He doesn't get a single line. He just screams at one point.
Sure.
Was he still fighting the monkey?
Oh yeah,
He was still fighting the monkey.
the Gigarilla.
Gigarilla.
That's true. That's different than a monkey.
God, that movie's dog shit.
Is it worse than that Nick Cage movie with the aliens that just turned out to be in a Noah's Ark reference or something?
What's going on, boys?
I don't know what movie that is. Hi, Arlie.
Were
What
you
movie
not
is
there when Joku forced us to watch that? I guess he didn't force me. I could have left at any time.
What movie was it?
I forgot. It
Knowing.
was just...
It's called Knowing.
Oh yeah, that's
right,
yeah.
Knowing. Yes, I'm aware of Knowing.
No.
Y'all should
Late
go
90s
sub to my
blockbuster.
YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
No, late '90s blockbusters are where dreams go to die.
Is
No,
Knowing
they're
late
plenty good
90s?
ones, but that one is just... God. Anyway, I like to apprise Braden of representation of his people. I know he really appreciates it every time, and it makes him feel good and better as a person.
Yeah,
it definitely
just,
isn't just something I do to make him grit his teeth.
Every once in a while, you could just realize, like, maybe one day I can be there.
Maybe one
In
day
this
I can
bed.
be Ben Affleck killing people while repeating Solomon Grundy died on a Monday
Yeah, exactly.
over and over again.
One day I can do this.
Solomon Grundy died on a Monday.
Born on a Monday. Sorry. God. I just wanted you to know that nothing's really changed in 20 years.
Yeah, like
26
movies are still shit. The fact that we ever get any good ones is a miracle.
Yeah, movies
They
are
were
still
always
bad about neurodivergent people. That is true.
I can't think of a good one.
There is a biopic about Temple Grandin that stars Meryl Streep.
Sure. I watched that recent Monk movie that came out last year.
And whenever I think of stuff like that, I always think of like that Power Rangers movie that they made, where it's like it's a totally fine movie that they made, and then they're just like, oh yeah, like we are gonna insert in these checkboxes here, 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 and here. And you're like, okay, are you gonna do anything with this? Nah. But it's here.
I believe
Power
you that there's
Ranger
a Power
movie?
Rangers movie.
There's like 3 of them.
I say I believe you that it exists.
There's way more than 3 Power Rangers.
No, we're talking about the live-action reboot one.
The
From-
reboot one that never went anywhere.
The
with
one with
Bryan
Elizabeth
Cranston.
Banks.
Oh,
That never went
right.
anywhere.
I mean, it was actually a pretty good movie, all things considered.
I mean, all I know is
The
there's
Power
that
Rangers-
shot where Elizabeth Banks eats a goddamn Krispy Kreme.
I was about to bring that up.
I don't remember that.
I'm looking this up now.
I think the entire movie takes place at Krispy Kreme because that's
That's
They were
how.
over
Hey,
budget.
how else are you gonna?
I Am Saban needed to get the movie made somehow.
Did Saban make that one? Yeah, he sold it. Yeah.
Yeah, he,
I mean,
he
it's called
basically bought the
Saban's
license.
Power Rangers because
Yeah, but he
Haim
sold
Saban gonna get his. Oh,
Yeah, this was 2017.
How far
Yeah,
into
he
this
sold-
game are you?
this is the
Penultimate
penultimate
level.
mission.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you gotta see it through. You're so close.
Why do you think?
Oh god, they
Sorry.
included the weird little chicken leg thing from Star Fox Assault Force.
Star Fox 2? Yeah.
Oh, this was in 2?
Yeah, the chicken thing is from Star
never
Fox
played
2.
Sorry, folks. I actually have to go. New 4-hour video essay on a game I've never played is dropped.
Okay,
Okay.
Cool.
enjoy.
Have fun.
Saban sold Power Rangers a couple of years ago to Hasbro, who's currently
Failing to do anything with it.
no.
Because...
Well, they did some shows on like the Hub or whatever, and I mean like the thing about Hasbro's like turning toys into cartoons, people, is they're pretty good at it now. Maybe too good, because they managed to turn My Little Pony into a cult.
Yeah.
So they did a couple seasons on the Hub, and the last one they did was like an actual conclusion. Sorry, what's his name? Jason, the Green Ranger guy. He died tragically a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So they wrapped up the old continuity, and now they're in the process of doing like a hard Hasbro reboot with another film, and we'll see if that ever actually happens.
Yeah. Well, you know.
They should just do what they do best, which is just repurpose all of the dumb footage from the Sentai series.
Endlessly.
Yeah. It's literally free money. Someone else makes the show for you. You just hire a bunch of teenagers.
Non-union actors in New Zealand.
Yeah, they get all those New Zealanders to show up
with Hasbro. I mean, once again, the Toys That Made Us episode on this is quite good.
Yeah, I do remember watching that.
My favorite part was
because there's the whole like, oh, everything's great, and then Hasbro buys them. It's like, ah, fuck.
They talked to the guy in Japan who actually makes like the props for Super Sentai. And he's like, yep, I get to design toy props for like Sentai. I've made it.
Yeah.
He has.
He has. He makes a lot of money, I assume. It's like a cultural staple in that country, right? Like it's been going on for over what, 30 years? 40 years?
80s?
Super Sentai or Kamen Riders?
Super Sentai. I can look this up.
I mean,
which one came first?
Nom, 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 nom. Isn't Super Sentai... Is it...
1975. So, geez, that's a...
Kamen Rider... No, Kamen Rider's not a Super Sentai because it's not a team.
No, so the deal is that Kamen Riders is a part of what is known as the superhero time programming block on Sunday mornings in Japan.
Yeah, Kamen Riders from the 71, so it's technically been around
The Super
longer.
Sentai was TV Asahi.
Power Rangers won this fight. I don't think it matters who came first.
Yeah.
And then...
what level is this called, Braden?
This is
Just
Venom.
so I can guarantee that you're actually there.
No, this is Venom.
You say that.
Time for Ghost Dad! Does Star Fox have Ghost Dad?
No.
No, I don't think they had
that
the...
was 64.
Yeah, that was 64. He had sunglasses and everything.
Never give up. Trust your instincts. Father?
Now, the Ghost Dad band 64 is like really good because it is really unclear whether or not there's a ghost or Fox is seeing things.
Did they just make it explicit? This one is just like, yo, I'm a ghost.
Fox,
hey son, I'm the ghost of your dad. Come this way.
Your father helped me like that too.
When he was a ghost.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Hi. How are we doing today?
What are you even doing?
Dying, apparently.
Is this like some weird like Death Star trench run, but you don't do anything in it?
It's likely, yes.
It's like Super Mario Galaxy.
Super Mario Galaxy have... Oh yeah, I guess. Oh fuck, I never thought that.
By the way, I don't like this either.
What? Walker?
This level?
This level either, yeah.
In retrospect, though, I'm sure you'll be very positive on Star Fox Zero.
I mean, I gotta say, it does look vastly better than Star Fox Assault, at least. I realize that says literally nothing.
Star Fox Assault just has all of those weird tank missions.
But that's that is the thing with Star Fox Assault is those missions
like
are
50% of the
7
game.
of the 10 missions.
Also, you go on foot from time to time.
Yeah.
Which is just as bad as the tank.
And then it's a very janky third-person shooter.
You're playing
Okay.
Star Fox Adventure right now.
The weird thing is that's the exact problem with Rogue Squadron 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a
Because you
Rogue
have all
Squadron 3?
There sure
it was on the
is.
GameCube.
We don't talk about it.
There are some very good levels in it, and unfortunately,
Yeah,
there's
and
a
then
lot
there
of,
and then there are the
bad
levels
ones.
where you're on foot.
Even the speeder bike is not especially good.
No, because one crash and you're fucking dead. There's still that like aquatic level where you're using like an AT-AT and eventually an AT-ST. That level's pretty good.
The TIE bomber mission's pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a TIE bomber mission.
I just like the bomber missions in general, Rogue Squadron, because I just like the feel of like, oh right, this is supposed to feel.
Look,
and
now
look like...
their thing transforms.
No, Star Wolf.
They turn into wolves. Actually, that's kinda
Like
cool.
his name.
If they introduced that way sooner, I would have been like, hell yeah, they turned into wolves. That's fucking cool.
But anyways, I really like the Y-wing missions in the Rogue Squadron games because they really do make you feel like a World War II bomber pilot, where you have to actually use the bomber view to drop bombs. There's that first Rogue Squadron 1 Y-wing mission that was always my personal favorite. Other than just fucking shit up with that original Rogue Squadron 1 B-wing cluster missiles.
You know what? Them forcing you into a this is a 4-on-1 or a 3-on-1 fight.
It's a 4-on-1.
Yeah, that's rough. I don't know why they would do that. That's kind of mean.
It's fine. We got Pigma.
You got Pigma?
Too bad Dad's not here to see you fail, Fox.
I mean, all of the lines you think of are in this game.
Are you foxing around?
Your daddy screamed real good.
Honestly, that was a kind of fucked up thing to say.
Yeah, the pig was fucked up. Everybody else was just like, I'm gonna get you. And the pig was
You're
like,
good, but I'm
He's like,
better.
I'm gonna reignite all your traumas, fucker.
Yeah, no, he didn't have to go back.
Yeah. Remember that time I betrayed you and killed your best friend? Fuck you.
What's his name?
Almost.
He has a weird name, the pig.
Pigma
Star
Dengar?
Fox. Yes, Pigma Dengar. Fuck, that's such a good... Pigma.
Kind of like Sigma.
Unfortunately, Pigma Dengar is also a Star Wars character, I'm sure.
Yep, probably.
Oh yeah, Dengar's a Star Wars character. He's one of the bounty
He's a
hunters.
Bounty hunters, yeah.
See, even I know that.
Yeah, he's a bounty hunter from with the planet,
third-
like Smantine
No,
or
anyways,
some
Third
shit.
Chiss book, Star Fox, or Star Wars Legends. I don't know.
No, he's in Empire Strikes Back. He's the
Yeah.
human bounty hunter.
He's the human
with
bounty
the
hunter
scarf.
that wears like a... Yeah, no, the wintertime weather combat gear.
He's
Is he in
chilly.
one scene?
Uh-huh, basically.
Yeah.
The scene where,
Great.
like, we don't need bounty hunters.
He's like, well, fuck you then. He
I
leaves.
get why Zombie Pie knows this. Brain, why do you know this?
I've played Lego Star Wars. Don't at me,
Oh.
motherfucker.
Ah,
Will.
Lego Star Wars. There you go.
Are you surprised at how little action we've seen from Nintendo about this Star Fox franchise?
No, I'm not.
No, they don't give
After
a
this
shit.
game, no.
Wasn't this only popular in the States? Isn't this kind of like a Metroid situation where it was never actually that successful?
Well, it's more that Star Fox was like, it's sort of Miyamoto's baby, but also has never been like the biggest franchise.
Given how much good attention they give it, it's not a surprise. It's almost like
Of course,
things like
you
this
know,
aren't doing
yeah.
any
Hey,
favors.
Metroid Dread's great.
Yeah.
This is the worst-selling Star Fox game.
Oh, I wonder why.
Because it
Being
was on a
originally
console that was
locked-
already
yeah.
well on its way out.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. The best-selling Star Fox game is Star Fox 64.
Yeah,
What?
not surprising.
And then that's followed by Star Fox 1, Star Fox Adventures.
Yeah, Star Fox Adventures.
the
Yeah.
remake of Star Fox 64, and then Assault.
I would assume that remake for 64 that they released on 3DS did well.
That was a launch game.
Apparently, Command did way worse than I thought it did. It barely
I like
outsold
Command.
this.
But that game ain't amazing.
But
It's
yeah,
a cool idea.
This is saying that despite struggles in repivoting the game, Star Fox Adventure was a massive success for Rare and Nintendo.
Selling a million copies.
About 1 million copies.
What
and
was
earning its most
Lionheart? Arkham Origins Blackgate
30
is the
million.
shitty Metroidvania.
Yeah, that game's good.
Are you thinking of Arkham Origins or Arkham Origins Blackgate?
No,
which is
Arkham
different
Origins
game?
Blackgate is the shitty Metroidvania.
Guys, remember the Bathroom Dads? My
What?
favorite collectible. It was an item in Star Fox Adventures that you pick up over and over and over. They're called Bathroom Dads.
See, I literally
I
don't
feel like you're
remember
messing
fucking
with me,
shit
but
about
you're
Star Fox
probably telling me the
Adventures.
truth. This is the thing the dinosaur kid collected. He's like, "Oh man, these Bathroom Dads are cool. You gotta collect them all."
If you want to talk
Fox.
speeder bike race sequence that sucks shit, Star Fox Adventure has one.
If you want a middle of the road
Oh,
Zelda,
no. What are you sending me? God damn it! I recognize this. God.
Yeah, it's a weird little
Yeah.
fuzzy creature.
Overall, very good game.
And I have a hatred for that game. It's got a massive amount of "where the fuck do I go" syndrome.
Yeah. There's also a button mashing thing halfway through the game that you have to do to advance, and as a kid, I literally just couldn't do it. My brother eventually figured out how to do it with a spoon.
Boom.
Yeah, like where you kind of rock back and forth on the spoon
Huh.
to go extra fast. But yeah, neither of us could do it naturally. Okay, it's Leon's dead, right? Is that Leon or no? No, Leon's the. Who's the monkey?
that's Andrew.
Yeah.
Fuck
Andrew.
off, Andrew, your normal name. I
You
guess
said-
Leon's also-
Andross's nephew.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Little nepo baby.
Yeah.
I
Star
think
Wolf
Italian
Nepo baby.
Americans are proud to have Falco as an advocate for their community.
That's he's
Falco.
not Italian.
Lombardi?
Yeah.
Are you saying Falco Lombardi is a fucking Italian?
No, he's
Yeah.
not Italian. He doesn't sound. He's a space bird.
Space bird. Yeah.
That's an Italian name, guys.
No,
No, it's not.
humanity's gone and dead. They're just like repurposing names.
They're
Like
just going
somebody-
bid, 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 bid.
Yeah.
See, I think this is like a smart reinterpretation of like all of the block shit in both Star Fox and Star Fox 64.
Also, how slow it was.
Are you saying that maybe if Platinum weren't necessarily forced to adhere to certain like input?
I'm saying that if this game was not, as I said earlier while you weren't here, this game is a fucking it's a solution in search of a problem.
Well, they had to do the weird tablet stuff for this.
Yeah,
series. Like,
no,
actually
they
hold
had
the
to
tablet.
quote unquote do the weird tablet
Yes,
stuff.
That's what I meant. Do you think this would have been better if maybe Platinum was given less direction?
If
and more money?
Miyamoto was not like, you have to use the fucking gamepad.
No, listen. Otherwise, why would people buy the Wii U unless we're making use of every single new possible feature we have for it? I don't know, Miyamoto. Nobody just plays video games.
No,
They
no,
want
we need
gimmicks.
new tech to justify it.
Because the games on 3DS were absolutely supporting 3D support for as long as that platform was alive.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I don't think there's a game that doesn't have 3D, right? Or am I wrong in that?
But does the 3D
Not that any of it's
help?
good. Really only in like Super Mario 3D Land is the only
I
example.
don't think I ever
that
used
was
it just
cool.
because it eats your battery faster.
Yeah.
it was a real problem.
Also, it was like absolute ass until the new 3DS model.
Ghost Dad.
Ghost Dad?
I just like that Ghost Dad is like, he's me, but with cool sunglasses.
By the way, your mother and I have split up, but I'd like you to meet Claudia. We've been seeing each other for quite a while, Fox.
Yeah, in this
you can
void.
call her mom if you'd like to.
Ghost Dad, a movie that has absolutely aged poorly.
Well, I mean, because
I think there's one important. I mean, I don't think it was very good in the first place, but I can see why perhaps yes, Ghost Dad might not have aged well.
I was not aware of that.
I also think that the very concept of I'm a ghost and I need to haunt to make sure that my wife doesn't get married and live on without me. I need her to continue to live in grief.
I mean, if you were
doesn't he
a ghost,
get resurrected at the end of that?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
So like, there's a reason.
Yeah. Okay, he's justified.
That movie was.
He's like, no, if you move on, I die. So like, you need to.
That movie was directed by Sidney Poitier.
What?
I don't.
Yeah.
What?
Ghost Dad. Ghost Dad was directed by Sidney Poitier.
Yeah, sure. People also direct. Leonard Nimoy did 3 Men and a Baby.
I mean, Sidney Poitier directed good movies too.
Nobody bats 1,000.
No, this is Coppola doing fucking
I want to watch Ghost
Jack.
Dad now.
Right.
Need to find
Gotta
a
pay the
torrent of
bills.
Ghost
American
Dad.
Zoetrope.
I don't think any like. I'm curious of like checking where to watch if anyone actually has Ghost Dad on streaming, or if it's just been like ejected. They're like, nope.
There might be some reasons.
Yeah, there might be some reasons.
I know the reasons.
One, at least.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I just don't think that matters to the people who actually make money off this stuff. You still regularly see stuff that stars Kevin Spacey show
You
up on,
can
like,
watch
Netflix
it on
and
YouTube
stuff.
for $3.99.
You can find it cheaper than that.
It's on Portuguese Amazon Prime.
Like,
There
I think
you
The
go.
Usual Suspects is currently on Netflix. Like, it just doesn't matter. It should, but it doesn't.
Yeah,
I mean, with the Kevin Spacey
Rotten
stuff,
Tomatoes.
like, yeah, like fuck him, right? But at a certain point,
they'll
you're
keep
also
making money
like,
off it.
yeah, they'll keep making money off of it, and you kind of screwing everyone else who worked on those movies too, unfortunately. If you
Won't
just say,
somebody
like,
think of the rest of the cast of Ghost Dad?
I literally can't think of anyone else who's in Ghost Dad.
Okay, well,
what's the over/under on how many people from the cockpit?
Trust your view from the cockpit, Fox.
Oh, they're gonna make you use the close and personal thing for the last mission.
Andros, buddy. This whole.
I have to look at the Wii U gamepad to see which ones are hollow.
real?
But anyways, I'm just saying, Andros, this whole being a giant head thing hasn't worked at all, ever.
Yeah, it worked fine in Star Fox 64.
Maybe
Blew
you
him
should
up.
try a different thing. Also, maybe don't have giant gems in your hand that are actually fragile if shot at.
Cowardice.
Yeah, you gotta have faith in yourself. He will simply not shoot the gems.
I just like that he's a giant robot head.
I definitely, like most people, was like, oh wow, they're releasing Star Fox 2. I'm gonna play it. I have to know. And then I played
It's fine.
Star Fox 2. And it's like, oh, this is probably why they didn't.
But also, you can tell why they didn't release it.
It's like the entire campaign's a gimmick, and once you figure out the gimmick, which is not that hard, you can basically beat the entire game.
No, I'm looking at sorry, this is important information. I'm looking at a plot summary of Ghost Dad. His wife's already dead.
What?
Yeah, he's
a
got to
widower.
do it for his kids.
You gotta do it for the kids.
Yeah, okay, so then DP gave us poor information.
Yeah, so now obviously that means that the movie's actually great.
Yeah, it's not like he's like haunting his wife and saying like, "Yo, you can't move on." She's she's already dead, man. Like
he's keeping an eye out for his kids, something we'd all trust Cosby with.
No.
Oh, I see. Okay. It'd be like this, huh?
Did Ghost Dad predate Ghost? I need to know now.
I think Ghost Dad came out in 1990.
R.I.P. Patrick Swayze.
Oh my God, are they the same year?
Yeah, 1990. Oh my God, how close to my birthday did this come out? Are
you a ghost baby?
You're gonna look at this came out on my birthday.
I can only hope.
Like the new way of telling time, it's before Ghost Dad and after Ghost Dad.
Yeah. BGD.
BGD. PGD.
Yeah.
See, they just really want me to use this stupid
they're forcing you
gamepad
to
bullshit.
use the thing.
I hate it.
I'm
Anyway,
really fucking up my algorithm, by the way.
Looking up Ghost Dad. Now you're gonna get recommended the classic Cosby's.
Okay, I'm a little bit older than Ghost Dad, thank God.
What would actually be considered like Cosby's best movie?
I can't think of any movies
I don't
he's
want
been
to
in
think
other than
about
Ghost
that.
Dad.
He didn't have a good movie career.
Yeah, like he wasn't really in movies all that often.
I don't know.
He's
California's Sweet, and he's not a good part of that. His and Richard Pryor's part of California's Sweet is not a good part of it. Basically just Alan Alda and Jane Fonda's bit, and that's it.
Now, you want to talk about a consummate actor, Alan Alda.
I am now staring at the fucking gamepad like a.
Yeah, it's like in Zombie U.
No, Zombie U's actually cool though.
Yeah, Zombie U has some decent ideas. It's just it was again locked into a failing console. So
I mean, it was a launch game. They didn't know it was a failed console yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the weird thing is like, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, unfortunately, that the PC port of that suffers because some of the challenge of that game is built around you having to look down at the at the gamepad, like when you're trying to open up a door and things are coming, but you can just see all the information. It's not in any way, shape, or form threatening.
The game not being a disaster is also another interesting part about Zombie U, because they had to reboot that game.
Yeah, that game was originally going to be like, what was it, Aliens originally?
Aliens. Huh. Then they didn't get the Aliens license. Then they
not Aliens the brand. Aliens like it was
Body Snatcher stuff.
Yeah, it was like Bug Aliens.
And then they had to like reboot and redo the entire game multiple times.
But you can find footage of that game from before they made it about zombies.
And again, a lot of the same cool ideas in terms of like playing around with perspective and like first-person combat in that game.
Yeah,
but obviously, you know.
I should buy a copy of Zombie U.
No, just play the PC version and do it on the one where you can't die.
Back in the quaint days when not every Ubisoft game was.
They still make games that aren't open world, right?
Yeah, but they're spin-offs of games that are open.
Oh.
Name one open world Ubisoft game.
Wait, are you?
I was gonna say, what did the Star Wars game turn out to not be an open world thing?
No, it is.
It absolutely.
Oh, it is. Okay.
It is derisively called. If you like the Ubisoft template, you will.
Also,
like
that game only sold 1 million copies.
Only 1 million copies for a new IP? No, I mean not a new IP.
It's not a new IP. It's a game with fucking Star
IP.
Wars on the name.
That doesn't always.
That's right. Results. They're gonna turn it around with their next game, which I'm not sure what that is.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
right.
I mean, those usually sell fine.
But is it going to be enough to save the company?
Probably not.
Well, anything?
No.
Maybe you should pay Eves less.
What?
Sorry, did I go too far?
No, what did you just say?
I was gonna say maybe they should pay Eves less.
So that's the rumor, is that Yves is thinking of selling his share of the company to Tencent.
Oh, great.
Ubisoft would no longer be an independent company.
So do they end up on Epic Game Store?
Well, yeah, they stopped.
They stopped forcing people to do Uplay?
They fought.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stopped forcing
they're on
people
Epic.
to do their stupid fucking launcher.
Oh, we always wanted to be purchased by Tencent. We never wanted to be independent.
Yeah, then why did you?
Wow, I love your
put a big
Irishman
stink about
accent.
vending?
Oh,
Hey,
I'm a Frenchman.
Stwongbad, I love your Irishman accent.
Trogador. I still think about you sharing how old Trogador Day is, and I want to die.
Don't feel bad. Just be happy that Trogdor exists.
No, those guys are still, you know,
Still doing the same
they
thing.
still do stuff like once a year, a couple times a year.
But also,
And
we're getting old and we're dying.
and you know, I think Mike worked on Gravity Falls.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So you know, they had kids and
Yeah,
got
They
and
also-
like got into actual television production.
and animation in particular, which is not an easy
Yeah,
industry.
but you know, how come you haven't played the Dangeresque adventure game? I'm pretty sure Andros is voiced by Papa Neer.
Oh, wait, is that Jameson? Let me check. Is this Jameson?
Is this
Price?
Jameson Price?
I hope it is. Give that man any job he wants. No, it's somebody named David Frederick White.
He sure sounds like it, though.
He played a businessman on an episode of Grimm.
Oh man, I really love it. I actually do like
What was Star Fox Guard?
Star Fox Guard is the other game.
Tower Defense game.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the other
There was
game
a
that
Tower
was
Defense
included
Wii
with
shop
this
game.
that I did not get with the copy I bought.
You could also buy it piecemeal.
Oh, this guy is like half the voices in this game.
Yeah, but the Wii U shop's closed, so you can't.
I mean, listen, the Wii U shop might be closed, but those games on Nintendo's servers aren't.
Oh, this guy's the original General Pepper, Rob64, and Pigma. He's now also playing. This is like a Frank Welker situation. He's just slowly but surely becoming the rest of the.
Soon he just voices everyone in this game.
It's like how, yeah.
I feel like he learned something with this cage. Andros is. I don't know. Maybe by the time we get to Star
Yeah,
Fox.
no, it's great.
the
I
next
have to
game.
look.
So are you having fun?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's talking to me. Sorry.
Oh no, I think that we're all having fun. But,
Okay,
Oh,
you must be at the end.
oh wait, but are you getting the true route, Brayden?
No,
gotta
fuck
replay
you.
until you get the... What the fuck?
I'm not doing the alternate paths.
I do like in Star Fox 64.
You gonna fly inside his mouth?
No, alas, that was not what I needed
do
to.
That wasn't
like-
the idea. That
I
would have
just-
been so cool if it was.
I just assumed I was going to need to fly into his mouth.
And then blow up. Yeah, that'd be so cool.
I do like the
I'm
fake
taking you down,
Andros.
Andros. Ah!
Yeah.
that fake Andros model that's just like the fake geometric look. I actually think that's maybe my favorite Andros version.
Yeah, I like it. It's like spitting out
original
chunks of stuff.
original Star Fox.
Unfortunately, you can only see him if you want to do the bad. Andros laughs at you like, haha, I got away with it too.
But doesn't he always get away with it? No, he was just fighting like a machine or something.
No, sometimes you blow up a brain.
No, we keep seeing him. I think he's fine.
Yeah, like what is that even supposed to be at the end of Star Fox 64 where you blow up a brain with eyeballs? Like what's happening there?
I think he just turned himself into a giant brain.
I mean, remember, like, I know that Iwata was always, the franchise was close to his heart, and his whole point was that he wanted to make games for kids with the Kirby games, but how many times do those games end with you doing horrible injury to a giant idol?
Like, a lot.
A lot.
Eat a lot of things whole.
Yeah, there was
But
that
no,
one time.
all of those bosses end up being like these giant eyes in balls that then break apart in Viscera.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that one
Listen,
Kirby game,
Masahiro
Kirby
Sakurai
Superstar,
don't mess
where you
around.
kill a bird and then steal its babies.
And kids gotta know. They gotta know what the world's
your
like.
eyeball. You poke your eyeball. I recently did actually see my optometrist, and she actually explained what floaters were.
Like, what are floaters?
So, your eyeball is actually jelly.
Yeah.
And floaters are coagulated eyeball jelly, basically, that has collected. And it's just, your eyeball is in the process of breaking it up, but sometimes that jelly just is a little big. A little too big.
Good to know.
But yeah, your eyeball is jelly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the crusty stuff on top of, like, pudding.
Film.
The film, yeah. But yeah, it's just your eyeball juice.
Yeah.
It's not like threads or like physical material in your eyeball. It's just your eyeball. Just
Yeah, that's
sometimes-
old wives' tale.
Yeah, it's just your juice. Less juicy though.
A big lump of knobs. It has the juice. It has the juice.
I get to shoot a bomb into his mouth when he's open?
I don't have any more bombs. So,
If you want to talk about someone or something that is problematic, like the juice. Now he's problematic. But man,
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson, man.
Let's talk about Rasputin, guys, huh?
No, but like the juice was
Rasputin was
big,
fucking everyone's wife, and I respect that.
while also claiming to have figured out a cure for hemophilia.
Was the cure having sex with everyone's wife?
I honestly don't know if he actually did something that,
So-
actually dealt with the hemophilia, or if he just was bullshitting.
I think it's more that he,
You guys need to play Shadow Hearts Covenant to learn the full story about Rasputin.
Is Rasputin the dude with the little puppets?
Nope.
No.
no,
That's
Rasputin's the boss.
Ah, that makes more
Well,
sense. Yeah.
he's a major boss of that game.
What were you
going
going
to
to say about the hemophilia, Brayden?
So I think it's more that, like, he was just good at managing,
And preventing him from being injured.
yeah, preventing Alexei from,
All right, that's why he was tolerated for all this
Yeah.
bullshit.
Um,
I see.
also,
Go around to the back. Yeah.
also, apparently had a massive dong use.
yeah, dude apparently was super hung.
Like, they had his penis pickled in a jar.
Great.
Why?
The Bolsheviks had a lot going on.
They wanted to embarrass the Romanovs and that whole thing. Even when it was pickled in a jar, it was estimated to be 7 inches.
So like 3/4 of Willem Dafoe.
I'm just gonna assume you mean like that's how tall Willem Dafoe is.
No, Willem Dafoe apparently has a massive dongus. Anyway,
Yeah,
I won.
I know
I beat
that
Star Fox
because
Zero.
I-
Fuck all of you. Fuck the haters. Fuck the doubters.
I believed in you.
That's right, you did.
I was really rooting for you that one time you went to his mouth.
Ghost Dad.
So you're gonna do Legend of Korra next, right? So Legend of Korra?
Oh, this game's not over. There's still more.
Ignoring. Is this an actual thing you can fail, you think? Or is this just a cinematic?
No, I'm dodging his attacks.
He's trying to bite you.
I hope if it kills, you have to get verified over again. Which I know would mean you would just stop playing the game.
Oh god, Call of Duty Advanced War. I just read that. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare
Yeah?
still does exist, doesn't it?
You have to make it back to your friends.
Well, I mean, at least I think you get to kill Kevin Spacey in that game, right?
I think so. I played it recently. I don't remember. Space Dad. Ghost Dad.
Did Ghost Dad just sacrifice himself?
It doesn't seem like he did anything.
Yeah, I feel like there should have been an explosion there, but he kind of just like drove by and said, "Yo, you should check out your friends, brother."
Lionheart, this was going to happen regardless because I had set up the Wii U and needed to justify doing so.
Hey, it's the scene from the other game.
So, Legend of Korra.
No. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Standards?
Isn't that game just more or less like boring and?
Yeah. Legend of Korra is just like really dull and bare bones.
Yeah, like we made this video game in like a day.
Isn't this line for line?
Yeah, some of it,
64?
yeah.
Seems like it.
Hey, Star Fox 64. Hey, remember that? Oh, look at me! I got the gold finally.
Wouldn't matter.
So
remember how they all have their legs cut off so they can actually survive the G-forces?
Yeah. Shigeru Miyamoto.
Sorry.
Who needs legs anyways? They're overrated.
Where we're going, we don't need legs or eyes. You guys see that that Nextlander stream where they played that space horror game?
Yeah, mouth washing.
Yeah, mouth washing is cool.
Yeah.
We've got cabin fever, and we're in space. Yeah, that game's fucked up. I love it.
I feel like whenever those guys are streaming, I am working, so I'm never able to catch it. I guess go just watch a VOD or
I would
something,
also
but-
say if you should not watch streams of mouthwashing. You should play that game on your own.
No,
first.
good.
But yeah, that game's great.
Hey, you get back to Corneria, everything's fine, and they never made another Star Fox game again.
Sure. I mean, technically, you're right.
I mean, there's
Did
that
Star
Star
Fox
Fox
2
stuff
come
in
out after
Starlink.
this?
Yeah, it did.
Technically.
Technically, yes.
That's pretty funny.
And remember, originally on the NES Mini.
Yeah, poll is up.
Before they sold it elsewhere.
Poll
Does
is
it say
up.
Castlevania COD? What does that even mean?
Curse of Darkness.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Castlevania Call of Duty. I'm just gonna play that Doom WAD that's just a Castlevania thing.
You know, play some Quake. Cuban Quake.
Yeah.
Is this just the scene from Star Wars?
No, this is just
just the scene from Star Fox 64, which is just the scene from Star Wars.
What? What's Star Wars?
We are forever in your debt. There's a
So you
place for
see,
you
there's
in the
this
Cornelian
franchise
Army
where there are
if you
wars
want it.
in the
Sorry,
stars.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called Lilat Wars. It's in the UK.
I really wish the Ace Combat 7 dog was here somewhere.
I love how that team actually has completely leaned into it. Like, they apparently, whenever they're promoting an Ace Combat thing, they have a cardboard cutout of the dog.
That's good.
Why are they walking away in these stupid fucking...
Oh, yeah, this is not from the... Okay, here we go. Here's where it diverges.
Yeah, now they're walking into stupid chicken walkers.
Instead of just running. Yep, this is,
I mean, I guess that makes more sense. Otherwise, you know...
But it doesn't look as cool.
It doesn't look as cool, I agree. How far away did they park? Guys, we can't run there. We have to
Parking in
use
Corneria is a nightmare. You have no idea.
Yeah, all the zoning issues.
The parking garages are like 4 miles outside.
You mean I still gotta deal with government bureaucracy in the world of Star Fox?
Why is
Oh, cool, the
YouTube now
robot-
giving me giant thumbnails?
What does that mean?
The
isn't that an
thumbnails are
ad?
so big now.
Did you like mistakenly press control and zoom in?
No.
A bunch of changes just happened recently, and my ad blocker is currently not up to date with their new changes.
And
That's a little
Gigi and
frustrating.
Raora are playing It Takes Two.
Yeah, I literally cannot go to YouTube unless I'm using the Brave browser.
And
because if I use
Joku
anything else, it just inundates
Hurt
me with
his
ads.
bum, so he can't play Silent Hill 4.
What?
I'm
He hurt his
sorry.
bum? What?
He fell on his ass and hurt his tailbone.
Oh, that sucks. That's
That
never
really
fun.
Sucks. Spent a lot of time
Lionheart, it was
standing.
in it. He told us this. Anyway,
You never have to play Star Fox Zero again.
yeah, but I paid $20 for this, so I clearly need to do the bonus levels for
Do you?
charity.
He's poison pilled. He's poison pilled. There's no negotiating. This is his funeral.
You don't have to say that while smiling, Chris.
Anyway,
You can feel my smile, can't you?
You can hear it.
this is dedicated to our wingmen who fell in battle. They're talking about Iwata.
What if you just said Iwata and then had his birth date and his date of death instead?
And just
No.
yeah, it said his name.
Yeah, I voted for Nana Breaker because I don't know what that is.
It's
Oh, you don't know what that is?
it's
No,
a
that's why I
Konami
voted
joint.
for it.
Yeah, it's what if
Konami made a
hack
shitty
slash
Devil May
did-
Cry that
Yeah,
was
what
also
if
super
nanomachines
violent.
were nanomachines were evil or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
again, the intro cutscene to that game is the best part.
yeah.
It's so good.
Like
God damn
Onimusha
it.
4.
Ugh. When I found out what that game was actually going to be, I went, ugh, and then I was sad.
Is
brought this
Onimusha
on
4
yourself.
not the one with John Reno?
one
No,
after
that's
that.
Onimusha 3,
And he's barely in it.
which is,
Briefly at the beginning and
I
very
mean, his
briefly at the
likeness
end.
is in it,
Yeah, I guess.
and then he's voiced by Leon S. Kennedy. Because of the power of samurai magic, he speaks English. Even though it would have been way funnier if they had done the Tekken.
I think it would have been better if they just had him speak French the entire time and they just went like, yeah,
Yeah.
no, Samanosuke is speaking in Japanese.
Yeah, full
Kazuma
Tekken
speaking in
rules
French.
of
Yeah.
characters just talking to each other in foreign languages and understanding it.
I appreciate Joku actually just recently played through the end of Yakuza 3, and there's a
Mhm.
bit near the end where you encounter the quote-unquote CIA agent,
Yeah.
and it's very clear they don't understand each other.
Yeah.
They're just talking at each other, and it's great.
Oh no. I didn't realize that.
Ja Green? Any relation to Rule?
Ja Rule.
Alright, we're gonna
Good
do
job.
Nano Breaker next, I guess. Maybe no stream tomorrow. I don't know. I need to get garbage done this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't realize that Dan Reichert gave Super Mario Party Jamboree a 6.
He doesn't like it.
As
6 out of 10?
As a Also, I when I saw that the analog N64 thing was only 250, I was like, what if I got that?
Then you realize I don't really have N64 carts lying around.
I mean,
Wait,
I do.
how much is it?
I literally do have N64 carts lying around.
But what if you just loaded up like Project 64 or any other number of?
What if I just
have
played all
Nintendo
those games on the
64,
Switch
I could just
Online
play them.
thing?
Yeah, that's the
too.
dark secret, is that most of the Nintendo 64 games you'd bother playing are just on that. You could pay like $10 and just play them for as long as you want, and then stop.
Yeah, because I'm on someone's family plan for that thing.
Yeah, I am someone's family plan for specifically my niece and a friend.
I did.
But my friend at least gives me money for it.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
is this
post
the
to the
invoice?
Miiverse. Oh wait.
I always thought this was very funny how there's just an invoice at the end. Yeah, here's a fucking bill.
Missions.
A
This is why
new
the war
challenge
starts up
arcade
over and
mode
over
is
again.
available at the main menu.
Yeah.
You've collected 5 medals.
Wait, Star Fox has been a PMC this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're mercenaries.
I mean, they've made that pretty clear since the start that he's like a mercenary.
All right.
General or Sergeant Pepper. Always giving him shit. Why can't you do things by the book like me? And it's like, you're not paying me to do things by the book.
All right, it's time to play Star Fox Command. Not
Are you
really.
fucking shitting me? Well, boot it up.
I would
Been
need to
playing
get a
for 3.5
stylus.
hours.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Look at all these fake Miiverse people pretending to socially interact with you.
It was a beautiful thing. We lost something as a society when it died. As a wise man once said, we live in a society.
Use the system settings to set up an internet connection. Not anymore, I can't. Not anymore. It's time to install custom firmware. Let's say.
Time to play Shadow Hearts Covenant. Here we go.
Yep.
Multiple years off. It's coming back.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, like when you played Tales of Berseria game?
Yeah, I got you to go back and play it.
You
Same
got
with
me
Final
to go
Fantasy
back and
15.
Yeah, you got me to go back and finish it. It's like, oh yeah, this is the story. And then I just finished it.
Yeah. So that was Star Fox Zero. Is anyone streaming?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Pour
no,
one out for
no one
Joku.
is streaming.
I'm gonna look at this list of things and
I'm gonna watch Aeon Flux.
I'm going to eat something, even though it's 9:30.
Have a good night, y'all.
Have
have a good night. Take care.